everyone, and welcome back to the Team Empire podcast. We've got another wrap up today. She's a big one. She's 2 shows in one. And I've got my main man Frank with me. How you going, Frank?
I'm doing good.
Oh, we're ready for this wrap up. She's a big one.
Yeah. We knew it was going to be.
We did. We were ready for it. So we're going to see how we go. And there was 2 shows, of course. It was Natural Nationals, which was kind of like a regional for nationals as well. Like you could do the natural, and there was a whole lot of different stuff going on that day. But there was a Natural Nationals in the morning, technically morning, afternoon, and then we got into the Nationals in the afternoon. Actually, one thing I wanted to, we were just touching on, we were like, what should we touch on in this episode? Something I'm going to touch on right now is that if you didn't compete in the Natural Nationals and you just did the Nationals, that does not mean that you're on PEDs, just so that everyone knows. Because I got a lot of DMs. Like, so if they're not competing in Naturals but they're doing Nationals, does that mean they're on PEDs? It's not always the case. It just means that they wanted to just do one show that day and not 2 like a crazy person like a lot of people did. They were nuts. They got it done. So just wanted to touch on that. And our Natural Nationals is tested as well, because there's a lot of people trying to tell me that these people were on gear, and clearly it's a natural show and it's tested. So it's got random drug testing, placing drug testing. There's no fucking way they're getting away with it. So just wanted to make sure that was really clear at the beginning. But Frank, what did you think? We were there all day together, you and I. You were feeling still unwell, but you championed it out for the day. What do you think of the day overall? And then we'll jump into naturals.
Yeah, I loved the day. Yeah, I loved it. It went so well for what, like, everyone knew that it was going to be a massive day, but it did go so fluidly. Like, yeah.
It was fun. There's always going to be things that are going to happen. It's like, it's not going to be a smooth day from start to finish, and things are probably going to go a little bit longer. But as long as you're prepared for anything, you're going to have a great time. Like, there's obviously always things to complain about, but overall, the day they did pretty freaking good, man. Everyone's there all day. The judges, the ushers, it's crazy, right?
It was hundreds of clients and hundreds of entries.
Yeah.
Categories, and they smashed it up, man. They did real freaking good.
They did really good. So good work, guys. Good work to IFBB and all the judges and everyone else that did all that work. They were there all day and got it done and gave good placings, and nothing was like rushed, and they didn't rush the judging, and everything was done properly. So well done. We loved it. Yeah. Frank and I had a fucking great time. Obviously, Kate was there. She was handing out medals, and Rhiannon was there as well, and everyone was handing out medals. Pros everywhere. It was great. So Natural Nationals. Let's get into it. It was awesome to see lots of people on the stage. We had women's physique. That was crazy. That was really, really fun. We'll talk about that. Oh, there was only 2 actually. Sorry, there was only 2 in the women's physique for naturals. There was more in the nationals. I get these a little confused. This is peak week for me, guys, so let's just bear with it. But we had 2, and I love it. There was 2 girls up there in the naturals, and it was awesome. There was Lorna Street and Serena Pula. Serena Pula took that one out. She had such a cool stage presence, man. Did you see her come out? Yeah, she was cool, eh? I loved it. So the music with her routine and stuff, and Lorna's always up. Fucking Lorna's always there. Lorna's from Thailand, by the way, guys, as well. Yeah. Like, people just think she's just like, just another little Kiwi lady. She's from Thailand. She's pumping out all these comps. So good on her. Every athlete is a weapon for doing that. And Nationals was huge too. Like, the crowd was big from the beginning of the day. So well done, ladies. And well done to Serena for taking that out. Then we had figure Natural Nationals was great, was huge, right? It was quite fun to watch. There was 5 categories, including Masters, Novice A and B, and Open A and B. We're just going to run through the winners, eh? This was cool to watch. Bex Silk, she was on my posing team. She came in and did a few different divisions, did both shows as well, took away a fuckload of medals. So she took out the Novice Figure A. Novice Figure B was only Jess Schofield, beautiful Jess. So she took that one out, of course. And then Open Figure A was Lauren Hewitt, beautiful young girl. I think she's quite young, and she looked incredible on the stage. Hopefully she sticks around in this division, because she looked beautiful. And then Jess Schofield got the Open Figure B. So, and then Masters, there was a lot of Masters girls in Figure 2, and that was awesome to watch. And that was Bex Silk as well. She's just cleaning all up all over the place.
She freaking smashed it, man.
Yeah, what did you think, actually, before we move on any bit? Did you think she was incredible? She took out, obviously, overall as well. What did you think about Bex?
I mean, she walked out, and I was just like, what? Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. She did, wellness as well, right? Yeah. So, but she looked great in figure. Yeah.
Nah, she looks awesome.
Yeah.
And she's only done a short prep too.
Short prep, really short prep. and only just learnt the posing. Just learnt the posing.
Yeah.
Easy. And she did so well.
Like that.
Good. We're so
That's
proud.
what you can do.
Awesome. Yeah. And then Lauren got second in the overall sort of thing, and Jess Schofield got third. So well done, figure ladies. It was awesome to watch. You were the first kind of ladies out with the physique, 2 ladies in the physique, and we had figure. It's hard to start the show, but you girls fucking bought it. So congrats, ladies. Wellness was fun as well. We had a couple of wellness girls up there. We had Shannon Solomon. She also did Waikato, and we had Bex, so back again. And then we had Shanae in Class B. So 2 in Class A, 1 in Class B. Bex still took that out as well. Well done, Bex. Clearly can clean up 2 divisions, and then came back in the afternoon to finish the job as well. So we'll talk about her in the next in the part 2 of this pod too. So anything on the wellness before we move on, Frank? There was just the 3 ladies. Bex obviously took it out. Just looked really good, right?
Yeah, she got it on conditioning, eh? She's got great development, and she came in good condition, and so
she got it.
That's it.
Hats off, lady. Bikini was pretty cool too. We had a couple of ladies that did the bikini and the naturals, and then came back in the afternoon to the nationals as well. Many of them, you had a few worthy of victory girls, of course, getting up there for bikini, as we always do. We love it. 3 for first timers. Chen took that one out. Well done, lovely. The first timers is always fun to watch and seeing what comes out. It's mental sometimes, isn't it? It's like, wow. And then junior, we had one of your worthy victory girls, Georgia Peterson, was in there. Coco Do, who was, if you guys remember all the way back when we did the Auckland Champs wrap up, she took out the Auckland Champs. So she come back and did it again. She was beautiful on stage. And Temsin as well was in junior. So that was pretty cool. And then just Masters, and then we'll check in with Frank and see what he thought about that. Masters is always huge. There's always some worthy of victory girls in there too at times. But that was awesome. So Kelly Silich, I think her name is, won that Masters overall. What did you think about the natural first time as junior Masters sort of thing? That was quite cool to watch. Hey, them all coming out first.
Yeah, they were all great.
Yeah.
That's to go right back to where you were just talking about, just because there's the naturals and then there was the nationals, like for all the talk that gets said about how many people are using PEDs, there's so many that are not.
100%.
So they all looked great. Kelly's one of Kate's posing clients, and I know that she's been slaying it, she's been smashing it, and she looked epic up there.
She looked amazing. All of them did. These juniors are freaking out the gate as well. Like Georgia Peterson, your girl Georgia, she's amazing. We'll talk about her soon, because obviously she came back for the later show and she did really well there too. She's only 18 years old, and she's from Fielding, like little small town chicks just flying out of nowhere. Like, it's mental. So well done, all of you ladies. It's incredible to see you getting up there and just getting it done. Start of the day as well. Novice bikini was huge. Open bikini was huge. There was lots in there. So we'll just go over maybe just the placings for those. Again, another worthy of victory placing here for Class A, which is the shorties. And Simone took that one out, and she looks great, man. Like, she come back from Tournament of Champs, I think she did, didn't she? And she looks, it's always cool to see what they can do and the improvements they make. And she made improvements, man. She looks great, right? Oh, good. We had Class B. The winner was, again, Georgia Peterson, another worthy of victory. And then we had, so Class C novice, this chick come out. I'm going to talk about it for a second because she's beautiful, and you'll agree she took it out. She took a lot of it out. Her name's Jabel Liu. Never heard of her, never seen her. Comes out, looks like she's owned the stage for like 20 years. Like, she just looks incredible, right? And she took out that class. And then Class B was the taller girls, and that was Rachel Mead. Everybody loves a little bit of Rachel Mead, one of Troy's clients, and she cleaned up in the Class D. What did you think about those winners? That was pretty fun to watch, right?
Yeah, the competition was good.
Good.
It's
like, we weren't sure, were we? But we were like, oh my god, this is great for the start of the show. Like, we're happy with this.
Man, the entries were good. There was solid numbers doing that show, and the competition was solid, man. It was. Heck yeah. If you placed in those lineups, you really deserved those placings.
Definitely. And I think a lot of people underestimated this comp. I think they kind of maybe thought, it won't be too hard, or it's rules, or like, I don't know, just that idea of it. And then they all turned up, and then fucking this Jabal chick comes out of nowhere, Rachel Meads and the Elise Moires, and they all just cleaned it up. And it was just really cool to see. There were so many in each class. So there was a lot of comparisons to watch, which is probably why the show took a little longer than they expected, but it was just fun to see. They did bang through them though, didn't they?
Yeah, they didn't muck around, but they gave everyone their time, man. Yeah.
They did. Yeah. If someone missed that, it happened a couple of times, just a couple of people missed their routines or whatever, and then Fawad or whoever would be like, no, finish your routine. Like, you know, you're here to do your show, you know, you're paid to do it. Let's do it. Let's see what you've got. So it was rushed, but it wasn't rude by any means.
It's just prompt.
It was prompt, yeah. Well organized, sorted. So well done to all those ladies in the novice. The open, we'll quickly run through those as well. Simone come back and got another gold. That girl's got some clinking to go home with. She just cleaned it up. So that was awesome. Nice work, Simone. And another, oh no, wait, sorry. Bridget Worsford took the class B. Georgia came second. She was like, come second to Bridget. She was so happy. She was up there battling out with Bridget. It was so cool. She's so sweet. Jabelle, class C, she come back, got that one again. And then class D, Rachel Mead, come back, got that one again. So if the girls usually do novice and open, sometimes they're the ones that will clean up in both. Who knows? Sometimes they're not. But great open classes too. Hey, similar to novice, I think most of the novice did the opens, right? So it was very much same. Yeah. That was quite
good. I know. My girls are pushed to do the open as well because I'm just like, you're ready for it.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
See where you land with the girls that are up there, you know, especially this show, everyone's natty. So you're not fucking like, oh my God, like, you know, it's not crazy deep end. It's just, let's see what happens. And you might be battling it out for first, second, who knows? You know, never know what you be. So overalls was huge because there was lots of different winners and that were the same. That was a fun battle, right?
It was, yeah.
So,
top notch.
I just love it when there's a lot of them and then they're like, oh, like fucking him around a lot. And so Jabelle, she took that one out too. Beautiful girl. If you haven't seen her on stage, you're missing out. Hopefully she'll be back next year. She looks incredible. Got a great physique for bikini. And I'm sure she'll have some feedback to work on because even the ones that take out overalls have feedback, and she'll be back again hopefully next year. Second was Bridget Worsford. Third was Rachel Mead. So very competitive lineup, right? Holy shit. Nice work, girls, for that one. We'll move into the guys. The guys were crazy. I wasn't sure what was going to. I've never been to one of our natural shows. I think I went to one like 4 or 5 years ago, and I just didn't know what was going to happen. But it was awesome, man. Like we had first timers, 2 classic first timers. We had 6 juniors. Some of them were from other shows as well. They were doing this one as well, and some of them did the nationals as well afterwards. And then we had a masters men over 40. And so the placings for those, just real quick, were Richard Wolfram, he won the first timers. We had Harrison Wacker, he took out juniors, and then Christian Bray took out masters. So that was pretty cool. Hey, any notes on that before we move into the novice and open?
Nah, we've already talked about some of those guys before about the show.
They've done other shows too, and I just even get up there and I was like, whoa, he's back again. So nice work, guys. You all killed it. Nice work getting up there. Division A, 4. Classic physique. There's no novice. It's just all the same, isn't it? Harrison Wacker got that one again. I'm pretty sure we saw him at TOC, I think.
Harrison was at Waikato's.
Oh, was it Waikato? Yeah. Sorry, wrong. Yeah.
He come through and he made improvement too. He's got a phenomenal future, that dude.
I love it. Nice work, Harrison. Oh, yeah, he was at Waike's. We wrapped that up and I remember seeing him. It's cool when they make improvements, man. It's so cool. Like, don't bring the same package twice. Don't do it to yourself. Change it up. We want to see it, and the judges want to see it. Manueli took out Division B. I think that one was quite competitive. Division C was Philip. Always looking good, Philip. Looking good. And Division D was George Knowles as well. Any notes on those winners there, Frank? Those were cool. All of that was competitive to me to watch. Classic physique was fun.
Oh, they don't. It was good. I think talk about the overall, but like man. What was cool is you then seeing these guys come through and do nationals as well, and be competitive. And again, just to highlight the fact of like, frick, there's plenty of guys not using. There's plenty of people not using, and they stack up.
Yeah, they do. They're up there. They're looking good too. Like that overall was solid. Yeah. Manueli ended up taking it out. That guy looked amazing. I'm not surprised he took it out. He was like, it was competitive for sure, but he just had that.
He was on. He was on.
He was on, and it was
Yeah.
posing was on, guys, and everything. It was fucking sick. You guys were the first guys out for the day, and you bought that shit. And I love Classic Physique, so nice work bringing it out. And then Harrison Wacker, like you said, he brought improvements. He came second in the overall, and Philip came third. Philip always looks good. I've seen him compete a few times, so it's good to see him back again. But yeah, awesome overall, eh? It was awesome.
Yeah.
Cool to see, man. Bodybuilding. There was a few bodybuilding too. It was fun to watch them as well. Junior men's, there was 3 of yours. Keegan took that one out. Masters men over 40 plus. It was Doug Hasselden, seen him up there before. Men's 45 plus was Ray Menawaiti. And then we had Masters men over 60 plus as well. Good old Charlie Choi, who's surprised. And Roland Zuba. So we've seen him before as well. So yeah, really, really cool to see that. And Roland won the Masters men over 60. So yeah, great to see the Masters and the men and the different Masters men, right? It's good to see them up there. And we love a bit of Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
Exactly.
Any notes on those guys before we move into novice bodybuilding?
Nah, we'll roll it through.
We'll roll it through. There's so many people, guys, so we're not taking anything away from you. You're all fucking amazing. All right, novice bodybuilding. There wasn't a lot in each class. So we had lightweight, light heavyweight, heavyweight. There was only 1 in lightweight, 1 in light heavyweight, 2 in heavyweight. Well, then we'll continue on. But Ray Menawaiti took out, obviously, lightweight. He was the only one in there as well. Brendan Hunt, same, only one in there. And then Doug Hasselden and Joe Saviti. I always fuck these names up, don't I? But heavyweights. And Joe won that one as well. The bodybuilding was fun to, and there was heavyweights too. We'll just run through those as well while we're here. Tapula won that one overall. There was 4 in that class, which was fun to watch. And he also won the overalls, so that was good. There was no super heavyweight. Is he normally super heavyweight as well, right?
Yeah, normally.
Yeah. So there's that class. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what did you think about that? There was 3 in the overalls: Joe, Tapolo, and Keegan. Any notes on that, Frank? Was it fun? Was this always fun to watch bodybuilding? Overall?
Yeah. No, they did a good job.
Yeah.
And I've seen some of them like come through from like shows at prior years and stuff like that. They're chipping away. They're making progress. Yeah.
It's getting it done. Bodybuilding, natty bodybuilding. Fucking Jesus, like, and they look good, man.
I love it that they're doing it in the IFBB.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because they could go elsewhere as well. There's other natural confederations, right? But
yeah, people talk about like they want the natural shows in the IFBB, and they've got this one and they're showing up for it. Like, invite your
this is how it works. You ask and then you have to cooperate.
IFBB exists to take people, to the top. That's so they bring this show up so that to give the people that want to have a more fair competition, give them a shot. So freaking get amongst it, like these guys.
Yeah, like these guys, man. Get in there and give it a chance. And like, it was cool that there was both on the same day. A lot of the guys just did the same 2 shows just to see what they can do, fuck, why not? And the guys actually have a lot of a harder time. Well, some of the different women divisions have a harder time too, but with meal times and stuff like it, it's a big day. Bikini girls, we can get away with a little bit of, just a carb up here and there. But you guys, you need to time that shit. So it's a little bit tricky, but a lot of them did it. So well done, everyone. And well done for that overall winner. Incredible. So good to watch. Now we shall go into men's physique. Oh my God, I just had a mind blank. And that was quite cool too. We had a lot of first timers, as we do with men's physique. It's always the biggest for first timers for the men's division, especially this year. Holy shit, it's been mental, right? It's been crazy. So good work, guys. We had 7 in the bikini, in the men's physique first timers. We had 2 in the junior men and 1 in the masters men. The winner was Niue. I think I might be pronouncing that right for the first timers. And then for the junior men, which is 16 to 23 years old, just FYI, was Imtiaz. And then we had masters men 35 plus was Alistair. So those guys all cleaned it up. And there wasn't too many in those divisions, just the first timers. So good to watch, Frank. It's always fun. Men's physique's always a good time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we love it. So awesome, you guys all turning up. And we had a lot in the novice as well. Men's physique is just getting hectic, right? Is it just getting bigger? Has it always been big, or is it just because I'm always looking at school cards now? Like, it's huge, right?
Yeah, it's always since it started, it's always been big. But
popular, right? Yeah. It's kind of like the bikini of the guys kind of thing. Not trying to say anything to the guys, but it's just like the popular one out of the lot. So Division A, there was only 2. Vinayak took that one out. Nice work, Vinny. And then Division B was Isaac Saunders took that one out. There was a lot in each division too, so it was fun to watch battles, which we love to freaking see. Division C was Hardy, and Division D was Mo. Yeah, Mo was my favorite. I had picked Mo to win. I was like, look at the specimen. Like, you know how some men are just like, wow, you know? Like, he has the look and the smile and the whole thing going. So I was like, this guy's going to get it. And I might have got it right. We'll find out in a moment. So, yeah, really cool novice. Hey, should we run through the opens as well while we're here?
Yeah.
Guys, we'll just run right through it. Division A, Jordan, 2 in that division. Nice work, mate. And then Isaac Saunders came back from Division D, Division B, took that one out. And then we had Rahman in Division C, took that one out. And then Division D, Mo took that one out again. Surprise, surprise. Mo took out the overall. It was great, right? I think he has a great... What do you think about his look? Because you obviously coach men's physique. I thought he looked great. What do you reckon?
It was good. And that's why he brought it at the national show as well. I wanted to hone through this, just like all these guys that are doing well in men's physique and doing well naturally are competitive as heck against everyone else in other classes as well. They looked good.
They looked good, man. Like
real good.
Cool. It was cool to see them come back and do the other show and like put everyone else to work. It was like, this is great. It was fun to watch, right?
Yeah. No, they did an awesome job.
Yeah. Nice work, guys. Everyone there at natural nationals, you killed it. You brought the day. You brought the fucking fight. By the time that everyone else got on the stage for nationals, the audience was lit. The judges were really everyone's pumped up. So it was fun. It was fun. It was a good show. All round, good show. 10 out of 10, Frank.
Yeah, no, they did. They brought it, and like you said, you got into that show, and it's like, holy, what's nationals gonna be like?
God,
that was on. Yeah.
And it was big, and it's like this next show's bigger and pro cards. Like, oh my god, my heart couldn't take it, man. It was like one all day. I was going hard. Everyone could hear me on the live stream. It was hectic. I was screaming for Frank. By the way, if I annoyed anyone, Frank. I was shouting for him.
No voice.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to nationals, hey, because we've got a lot to cover here. We've got 7 new pros in this country as of the weekend for IFBB, and this weekend we're going to have 2 more pros and someone going to Olympia. This is huge. Like, this is the biggest time in our whole season. This is our favorite time, Frank? Yeah. We love it. So we had Chris Bold, Fawad, Mo Moses, Mateo, and Shan doing the judging for nationals, which is always good to see. All the boys on the bench putting in the work, and it was hard. So let's talk about women's physique. Okay, so so we can just make it really clear for everyone, they did similar to natural nationals. They did the division. They may have moved on to some of the other classes to the next division, but then they'd come back and do overalls and give that pro card out before they really moved on properly to the next division. They might slip into the next division, but they'll come back and do it. So while we go through each one, we're going to announce the pros as well, because that's how it was done. And that was fucking awesome, because it was like pro here, all next division, all pro there. Like, it was fun, right?
Yeah.
And it was mental women's physique. There was 5. That was cool. That was cool to watch. Georgia patching. You guys, if you listened to the pod before, Georgia's been on the pod. We had Lorna Street from the morning. She'd come back again. Good on you, Lorna. And Serena Paula came back again. Angela Wilkinson and Rebecca Brown. Georgia patching, took that shit out and took a pro card home, mate. Like, that was hectic to watch. It was hectic. She's put out a little reel on her Instagram page. Have you seen that, Frank?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, so she put out a little reel explaining about her win and that she doesn't want to push into women's physique. She's a figure athlete, by the way, everyone, as well. But she wanted to try physique. One of the reasons she wanted to try physique was because she wanted to do a quads and abs on stage at least once in her life. I fucking love her, man.
Yeah.
She's got a pro card doing it. She was like, I'm just going to try it. Got a pro card. But she wants to push into figure. Just so everybody knows, for some people, they might be like, oh, she's not really, like, maybe she looks more like figure than physique. She wants to do figure. So just, if that's what you're thinking, you're probably on the money. But she's happy and she got a pro card, Frank. What do you recommend? You know her personally as well. What do you think about that?
Well, she deserves it. Like, she played to her strength and it worked out for her. And now she can push harder in the way that she really wants to go. But, like, heck, man, she put her cards down.
Yeah.
She scored the chips. Like,
yeah,
she's doing freaking good. She looks awesome.
Yeah.
And the competition was good.
Mm-hmm.
So she had to earn her placing, and she did, and she deserved it. And I've been excited to see what she does. And like, I don't know if but she's come back from having a mad accident as well. So like, fuck, honestly, like, if you've got a hat, take it off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. If anyone
it's
deserves it, George is
yeah,
one of yeah,
yeah,
for
real
sure.
cool.
So if anyone doesn't know, when you win a pro card in any division, you can use that pro card in any division. So if I became a bikini pro, I could then go and compete in wellness as a pro. So that's why she's like, I'm going to use this full figure. She can do that. That's how it works in IFBB. Not many people know that, but that's how it works. So she won a pro card in physique, but she's going to use it for figure likely. But who knows? It's up to her, whatever the fuck she wants to do. And we'll see what happens, whatever happens. Congrats, Georgia. That was cool to watch. And that was a cool way to start the show with pro cards.
She might enjoy doing that ab pose more.
Who knows? Yes, that's what I thought when she was like, I love doing quads and abs. I was like, fuck, maybe she want to just keep pushing.
Yeah.
Whatever she wants to do, she'll kill it regardless, hey? All right, figure was pretty big. Figure was pretty big, and we loved it. It was fun to watch. Novice, 3 in novice, Bex Silk. Here we go, back from national. She's back again. She took out that top placing in that novice figure A. Novice figure B, Brooke Burmester, beautiful younger. I think she's a younger one. I don't think she's a junior, but she's a bit younger. She's gorgeous on the stage. And then we had open figure Rata Webb. We'll come back to that. We'll circle back. Open figure B, Michaela Lawrence, another one, blow my mind. And then a master's figure 35 plus was Rata Webb as well. Holy crap. So the overalls was Rata Webb and Michaela Lawrence, and that was fun to watch. Frank, you probably enjoyed that as well. Spoiler, Michaela took it out, but holy shit, they both looked sick. What do you reckon, Frank?
Yeah, those classes were good. There was, well, we've been saying throughout the year, like, it's coming together, man. Like, these girls are out there, and Brooke,
they bought it.
All right, ladies, I think we've kept you in suspense long enough. The overall winner, 2023 Miss New Zealand figure, goes to number 15, Nikki.
Nice, Michaela. Woo!
Yeah, they look freaking epic. Michaela smashed it. And yeah, Rada is she's one to watch, eh? Like, it was freaking cool to watch that go down.
It was so much fun.
Oh, they looked freaking mean. They looked mean.
They both did. It was so cool. And it was a cool moment when Michaela won. She had a child, like her daughter, run up, and it was just really lovely. You know, it was just cool to watch. If you're watching on YouTube, I will put the overalls for the figure up here now just so you can see what they both look like. I have 100% faith that Rada will be back. She will be likely getting that pro card at some stage because she looks incredible. Beautiful stage presence too.
Yeah.
Amazing. Nice work, ladies. Anything more on the figure before we move to wellness?
Nah, just stoked. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, you girls bought it. We wanted you to bring it, and you all bought it. And it was just there was so much more competition in there as well, other than those two top ladies. But holy shit! Like, I hope to see you all back because that was fun. Wellness. We had a lot of the girls turn up. Like, yes, a couple of them decided I'm not ready. That's fine. Come back next year, girls. But we did have most of the girls all from the regionals turn up, which was fun. Some of our winners from our regionals and all that kind of stuff. So class A is the up to 163 centimeters, and there's class B for wellness, just to remind everybody. Class A, there was 6 women in that one, and Raquel, I never know how to say her name, but we just call her Ray Veal. She won that one. She's incredible. She won Waikato. Beautiful. Can't say enough about her. But class B, Hayley Cameron, Wellington champ for wellness, and she's just fucking awesome as well. My beautiful client, just have to shout her out, Becca Robertson, have to do it, love you. She was in there too, and she did really well too. I'm proud of her for her first nationals. But fuck, Hayley and Ray, like, different physiques, right? But both wellness, but in different ways, and then they had to battle it out. And then Ray got the overall. Ray got her pro card. Good on you, Ray. Well, really proud of you. You did a really good job. She's now pro in 2 different federations, I believe, so I've been told. That's incredible. What did you think about wellness?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm glad that the people come through so that they could give the card away. And yeah, Ray's freaking, she's awesome.
Yeah.
She's awesome, and Hal's got a freaking massive future, eh? And so, and it's time, and yeah, excited to see. Like she's an awesome person as well. So yeah, she's got mad work ethic. You know, she's gonna keep going, and she's gonna come back. It's yeah, it's cool to see them shooting the shot, getting out there, putting themselves up against the other people that are great, and yeah. So and the same to your client as well, like to do the regional and not just go, oh, I'm going to stop now, but to actually push through a little bit more, like lock in that new set point, make that little bit more progress, get that little bit further, and just see where it stacks up, and yeah.
Yep. Get the experience on a big stage, it's a it's a hard stage, but it's a good way to do it. And yeah, I'm just proud of everyone for doing it. Wellness is hard. We always talk about it. It's a new division. It's hard to get into. I feel like she can be competitive on a pro stage, and that's what we need. We can't just give someone a pro card if they're not going to be competitive on a pro, they need to be pro level. So and that's not saying Hayley is not, but she's just young and it's her first year. So maybe she wants to grow into the sport,
She's had a great first year.
Fuck
like,
yeah.
You can't, yeah. You're lucky, there are, there's people that are lucky that they come in and they turn pro in their first year and that, but like, frick, you're also going to come against the people like Ray who are like, they've just been doing it longer. They are more developed, they are more conditioned, and it just takes time to get there. But yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure that Hale will be happy that she went up against the overall. Yeah. Sure, she'll be happy where she was and that she was battling for a pro card. Like that's huge for your first year. Like that's fucking crazy. So good on them both. Good on them all. Soraya, Soraya. She was one of our overall winners for TOC. They were all in there and they all looked amazing and they all had beautiful posing and you all put effort in, all smiling. Man, wellness was beautiful to watch. So. And then I also just want to mention that with your victory, we had Dominique Cox. She jumped into wellness. You might have seen her do bikini at TOC. Beautiful bikini physique as well. She fucking grew, didn't she? She's been working and she worked her way up to wellness because her feedback apparently was maybe it's for her. What did she think about doing that change? Did she give you any feedback on that you can share with us?
Yeah. So, I seen her walk on stage at TOC and I was like, actually, shit. Yeah, she should probably do wellness. And so it was a little bit of a like, woo, for her to have to learn some new posing, but she trusted us and pushed through to get it out. And like everyone else, man, she's had her own journey and her own, other just life stuff that she's had to keep going as well to get here. And she had to grind out to get there, but followed it through. And so she's stoked. She went into it with no expectation because obviously she had seen the other wellness girls throughout the year and was like, oh, and you always second guess yourself.
Yeah.
But she followed through, and so she is stoked with her placing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Michelle and I think it's in a class A as well. And same thing, like it's a deep end for them, but freaking show up and done well, and yeah, that's cool.
It looked amazing, killed it. Dominique got third, and that was her flying. Crazy. No, I just have to give her a bit of credit because it's just mad, like it's just amazing. So well done, like good work for these girls, just putting themselves out there and making it happen. So and well done, Ray, on your pro card. Incredible. Yeah. We cannot wait to see what you do next, and hopefully one day maybe we'll have a wellness pro show in New Zealand. Maybe one day when it happens, and hopefully all of our pros will show up. We'll see. We haven't had a pro wellness girl on the stage anywhere just yet, but we'll fucking keep pushing you until you do it. Just a little pressure might work, All right, let's get into bikini. All right, this is deep before we jump into the guys because the guys have had me more even excited than bikini. All right, so we're going to go through bikini. Juniors. I love juniors. Juniors is fun, man. I don't know how these girls are 20 to 23, but Lily listened to my pod, and the one where I was like, she could have got 5 golds, she could have done junior, all of these, and she come back, she did junior, and she won it. So, not the saying she listened to my advice, but she fucking definitely did that junior after that, and she cleaned it up. Lily looks insane. If you haven't seen her yet, I'll put her up in the overalls of this YouTube video for this episode. But it was fun to watch. The juniors were sick. So yeah, Lily took that one out. Masters was huge and beautiful. Holy shit, that was amazing. Olivia or Livy took that one out. She got first place. She's worthy of victory, isn't she?
She poses with Kate,
Poses with Kate,
but is coached by Phil Ascend.
Gotcha. Yeah, she looks beautiful. Her posing is stunning. Her whole everything is stunning. So that was great. The Masters was amazing. Actually, let's just briefly. Do you have any notes on there? There is a lot of worthy victory. There's Kayla, there's Sarah, there's Amy. There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
What did you think about the Masters and the Juniors? They were top tier. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was like we've said in the other ones. This Masters is my favorite bikini class.
Yeah, me too. Very like I'm nearly getting to there from overalls to there. Like that's where I'm at. It's cool.
Yeah. I think it's just, it's I just love it for knowing that, you've got women well into their womanhood that are freaking doing it for themselves. And then I love that the juniors, like we've talked about before, these are younger girls that could be getting up to anything else, and they're setting their sights on doing shit that's progressive for them and clean up. You got young girls that are looking as good as matured women simply because they're just putting in the time, making the most of their youth and putting their genetics to advantage, like into play. And those two classes are great. I love seeing the two different ends of the scale come together and be like, yo,
we're gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah,
pretty much.
We're not too young and we ain't too old.
Yeah, never. And Masters is only 35 plus, and it's like we always go on about it, and it's not about the age, it's more about because we're both in our 30s, we know what it's like. The lifestyle is different. Like you might have priorities that are really a lot different. Like your career is taking over your life, plus you've got children, plus you've maybe got a husband or a wife. Like there's so many more things that you're doing in your 30s and maybe your 20s. You've got a bit more, a little bit more room there. So it's like that time of your life where it's like, how did you get all that done? As well as being like just a little bit older than, when you can put on muscle when you're a bit younger. It's crazy. And juniors putting this first, it's cool to see. Hey, we love it. We love it. We're here for it.
Yeah.
We're here for it, team. Really, really cool. So we'll talk about the overalls soon. Obviously, the winners from those went to the overalls. Well, this was huge as well. The shorties in Class A, we had 2 in there. Jane took that one out. Class B, we had 3 in there. Shan took that one out. She was amazing on the stage as well. Love to see her. Class C, Crystal took that one out. Holy fuck, she blew me away, man. She blew me away. That was oh, wait, hold on. No, Jabal took that one out, but Crystal was close. Yeah. There was a split decision between judges. My bad. I'm sorry. I just said that one wrong. That was Jabal with a close Crystal. Yeah. She looks great. I've never seen her before, but she looks amazing.
Crystal Leclerc.
Yeah,
she is. She looks good. That was a good class.
It was a good class. Class C. Wow. I think they would have. Yeah, it looks like it was hard to judge because there was a lot of first, second. Nothing was like unanimous. Let's just say that. None of it. Not even 9th place. No one was unanimous. So really good class. And Class D is always relatively competitive as well. Rachel Mead took that one out. You might remember her from Natural Nationals. She also did really well at Waikato's. There was a lot of competitive women in Class D as well. Those were the bigger classes, so it's more competitive, but just because there's more people in there as well. So great job to everybody in that one. That was insane. We had the winner from South Island. Barbara was, she's in the Opens. There was all the winners and everything in all of these. It was nuts. But what do you think of novice before we move into open? And then we'll just wrap it up with the overall.
Yeah. Again, man, they're just showing up. The classes were good. And then that just adds to the spice that comes into the overalls. Real good.
It was good. And then the Opens just has a few more people because all of the people that have won before, they can't do novice, so they have to do the Opens. So we have people like Bridget Wolford and Barbara and people like that coming back in to get the Opens, and that was huge, man. Class A had 6. It's so much fun to watch when the bikini Opens come out because it's just kind of the bigger groups and they battle hard. Rebecca Murdy won Class A. She was up in the final battles at the Wellington show, if you remember that, for the overall there. And then Class B was Barbara Del Pierre's, one of my favorites for this show. Incredible, from Christchurch. Class C, Rochelle Louise.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk about it again in a minute, but fuck, there was about 15 girls in that class. They had to both on the sides and they were filling up the whole stage. That was fun to watch. And there was a lot of the Masters girls in there as well. So cool to see. And then Class D, was Lily Brinson, so Waikato winner. Looked and the junior winner as well, looked amazing. So huge classes, lots of people in those ones. That was very competitive. That was fun to watch. They had to work really hard. They brought the first call outs out, then they sent them away, then they brought 3 out, and then they brought the sent them away. They did a lot of battles for that. What did you think about that? Just the caliber we have this year is looking good, eh?
Yeah, it was solid. I was well pleased with those. Yeah,
those placings. Yeah, you can't argue with them. They were like, I mean, it was competitive, but they were just there, you know, just across the line, just that little bit more. And this is going for a pro card, so you can't be fucking around with the scoring here. All right, so overall, my girl Rochelle Lloyd got her fucking pro card. She's been competing since fucking 2017 or something. She's earned that, and she was fucking good. And I'll put it up on the screen now if you're watching on YouTube. The top 4: Rebecca Mooney, Barbara Delpierre, Rochelle Lloyd, Lily Brinson. There was a lot of times on that stage. There was a lot of pro level physique on that stage. Like, tell me about it, Frank. What did you think about the overall?
Yeah, man, it was freaking represented well. And yeah, in my opinion, the winner was the clear winner, just based off of what the criteria that they've been looking for all year. And she's hourglass, full, great condition, and just, yeah, I mean, I'm not biased, but I'm stoked for her because I've seen her just come, you know, been coming to shows for a long time, putting it in, and no, I love the whole way that it has worked out for her.
Yeah, 100%.
And I know that the other girls that were up there close, they'll keep coming back too. Like,
Yep. They look amazing. They all look so good. Like, Rebecca's been competing a while. She'll keep coming back. She looks amazing. Barbara, she came close to second. So if you want to know the scorecard, Rochelle got 2 of the firsts and got put in the second place by Forward, and then Barbara got 2 twos and then 1 from Forward. So it wasn't unanimous, but Barbara looks amazing. I guarantee she'll turn pro one day. Rochelle, it was her fucking turn. She earned that shit. Lily's a first timer, guys, and she was putting these girls to work. She got the 3rd. Rebecca got 4th. If you want to look at placings in this situation, you're more than welcome to look at the scorecard as well. But that's crazy that Lily was up there for the first prep she's ever done and smoked Waikatos and then got 3rd in the overalls at the national show for a pro card. Can we just talk about this? I want to get your opinion, Frank, because you're a coach. You're not a judge, but I want your opinion on this. So Waikatos was only 2 weeks ago. Rochelle and Lily were up against each other in the overalls, and Lily won. And now it's nationals 2 weeks later, and Rochelle won and got a pro card. Why do you think that might be? Do you have an opinion on that, or is that kind of like more just from the judge's view?
Yeah, no. Well, she would have got her feedback, and she made the improvements that she needed based off of her feedback. Like I shared on my story yesterday. Like you can win a show and you can be a winner, but that doesn't mean you stay the winner. And that like every show moving forward, every single person's going to be working as well. And I guess, an advantage for Rochelle is she's done this a few times now, and she's been with her coach a little longer potentially, and so they know her a little bit better. They knew what they needed to do to make the changes happen. And say, in Lily's example, they're still learning. They're still figuring it out. And man, it could have gone the other way, but it come together for Rochelle, and it was fair. And it's not to take anything away from Lily. You don't be that good and not come back and have another crack. So like I shared on my story the other day, own the placing, own the moment, wherever you placed, and freaking just put it forward into the next one. Like, there were a lot of people in bikini in general that got a bit of a reality check. Just because you get hungry and you're putting in the work doesn't mean that other people aren't either. And man, this is the whole point of competing, is to bring the best out of every person. And there's other things that can come into your prep that can, be out of your control, that you just have to make the best of. And, you're committed, so you show up with what you've got, and it is what it is. And the best person wins. Best
person wins on the day. And that wasn't anyone saying anything or anything like that. That was just question because it come up and everyone was like, oh, 2 weeks ago though. So because some people don't understand and they want to ask and they want to find out.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. You're more than welcome to ask and find out and see what happens. But yeah, Rochelle's been doing this a wee while. She knows how to use 2 weeks to her advantage very well. And if you did see her at both shows, she did look different. She looked a lot
different.
Yeah, and not many people can see, if you don't have a bodybuilding eye, you've been watching for long, maybe you can't see the changes and you're like, well, how does that work? Like, you know, and that's how it works. And like I said, it wasn't unanimous, but Rochelle won on the day. She's got a fucking pro card now. So let's see what she does next. I cannot wait. She's got another big Kenny pro in the country. There's so many. All right, should we move into the boys?
Yep.
Boys, let's do it. The boys were good, man. So we'll start off with classic physique. There was 3 juniors, 16 to 23. So these boys can be young as well. We had 3 in there, and then it's either Louis or Lewis, excuse me, Willis took that one out. So well done. That was really fun to watch as well. There wasn't any masters as far as I can see. No, there was no masters for classic physique. It was just juniors and then straight into the opens. So we'll jump straight into the opens and we can just talk all about it. Division A, 2 boys in that one. Ben took that one out. Ben Team Abelardo, nice one, boy. And then Division B, more in this one. There was 6 in that one, so that's where it started to get a little competitive. We know who took that one out. It was Nader. And then Division C was cool as well. That was fun. There was Philip, Craig, and Tyrone in that one, and Tyrone took that one out. And then Division D was Dylan Blakely, which we've talked about before as well. And there's a whole bunch of guys in there that have competed in other shows, or most of them have, haven't they? So that was cool. Come back for the overalls was fucking so fun to watch. I'm going to put it up on the screen now because I was like sweating. I don't know who to screen for because I like all of them. I was like, Tyrone, Nader, Ben, Dylan, all of them. But Ben took it out. He took it out unanimously. Nader came close second, Tyrone, then Dylan. Pro card for Ben. We're so stoked for him, Frank. It's awesome.
Yeah. And I've thought he's deserved it for quite a while. So yeah, it's nice to see him get it.
Yeah.
Freaking awesome job.
Yeah.
Knew he was going to. From the start of the year, I've been freaking hanging out. Yeah.
It's only a matter of time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Nice, Ben. We're so happy to see it. And now you're off. You did it. Now you're a pro. So everyone wants to be a pro, and then they see the pro shows and they're like, holy fuck. But he's going to kill it. So get in there, Ben. I'm real stoked for you. Maybe we'll see him this weekend as well because it's a classic pro show. Hopefully we will. And yeah, Nader looked really, really, really good. Tyrone always looks sick as well, and Dylan does too. All of those guys, they made that a really fun battle to watch. And all of you guys deserve to go pro. Like it was good, right?
Yeah, man. That was the condition through that overall was freaking good. Yeah.
That was sick. So nice work, all of you guys. We better see you all come back, of course. We'll talk more about Nader very soon. Tyrone, you better fucking come back. I want to see you this weekend. But we'll talk more about all of those guys soon as well. Well done to all of them. Bodybuilding. There was juniors, 18 to 23, so young boys there as well. We had Bodine took that one out. From New Plymouth, we had Masters men 40 plus. Hamish took that one out. Looks good. Hamish looks amazing. Masters men 60 plus. Roland took that one out. You might remember him as well from Natural Nationals. A few of these ones, it doubles up. So that was really cool. Any notes on the juniors and masters? It's good to see them, right? 2 in each class was fun to see, at least more than one. It's great. You'll get a little battle out of it.
Yeah, just keep coming back. Yeah, but you can see they're clearly on the right track. They're looking good.
Yeah. And everyone's fucking routines were cool, eh? Yeah,
they were.
Yeah, nice work, guys. Real stoked to see that you all put effort in and make the time and actually make it look good. Looks great. Light heavyweight, novice, bodybuilding. Simon took it out. There was only 2 in that class. Only 1 in the middleweight, which was Rodney, but Rodney always looks great. He was at TOC. Light heavyweight, Dom for Noddy took that one out. Dom, we saw him at South Islands. I can't remember. He took one of those out, didn't he? Wellington or South Island? Yeah, one of those ones. One of the ones we didn't go to. That's why we're a little bit like heavyweight, Dean Lawrence. That was a good class, that one. I remember that. It was sick. Anthony was in there from TOC, a whole bunch of good guys in there. Super heavy. Was a bit of a mixed decision, but Jordan Hill took that one out. Closely followed by Cameron. So that was a really, really fun one to watch. And then we had the overall The overall was fun, and watch it on the screen if you want, because I did catch the bodybuilding. I went home for the meet and physique because it was fucking 10 p.m. But you can watch it here with me, guys, and it was fun, man. That was Dean took it out. Dean had a unanimous win. He's got his pro card. Well done, Dean. He looked fucking insane. I've never seen him before myself, and I was stoked I did. What did you think? Because this is your division, man. Frank, what did you reckon about this?
Yeah. I got wind that he was competing, and it was he was gonna win. Nah, but like, man, it was a good competition overall. Like it wasn't just given to him.
Yeah.
And I mean, cool. Not that it wasn't just given to him. He was a clear winner. Everyone on that stage knows that as well. But he had competition for it, and those guys all bought it. You know, they all won their respective classes, and they freaking battled hard on that overall stage. And yeah, man, put on an awesome show.
Yeah.
The open classes were each represented well.
Yeah.
So yeah, the winners of each of those classes, they all got put to work.
Mm-hmm.
And like I was saying before, with placings and shows and placings changing show to show, you'll see some of these guys come back for most show and do a lot better, do a lot different. And some of those classes were close.
Mm-hmm.
And you at this level, man, like there's a lot to manage, and there's lots of stuff that can come into it, into trying to bring that final product together right. And you would have seen some people struggling with a few things. This is just bodybuilding. You just got, you've got people that are really, they've pushed themselves right to the limit. Yeah. And it's freaking, it ain't easy. It hurts. It hurts. And, man, I know I couldn't finish my prep. And so I mean, I guess I was feeling for some of them as well, knowing that like Rick, you get the whole way there and you've got what you've got, and all you can do is the best with it. It
was cool, man. I loved it. Bodybuilding, man, that was a cool way to finish my night, because that's after I went home, but it was so good. And it was good to see Jordan back up there. Like we always say, like it's just good to have these coaches up there walking the walk. Dean's a coach too. Like it's really, and Dean's, I think his wife is a pro as well. So it's like, this is just so cool, man. I love it. And Dom always kills it. He always looks great. And Rodney's always killing it for middleweight. I love it. He's always so happy up there. He's got a great routine. All of you guys love it. And the battles and the camaraderie you guys have, and how much you pump each other up, and how much Jordan like lit the audience going, fucking Jordan. Like I love it. You guys always bring it, and it's cool to see for the girls and the guys. We love to watch it.
Yeah. No, the guys did good. This has been my favorite bodybuilding year for ages. Yeah.
Do you reckon Dean will do something?
100%.
Cool.
Yeah. He's ready.
Yeah. He could go now.
Man, he went away into his quiet place, and he freaking worked, and he made all the development and the changes that he needed to make before he jumped on stage. He wanted to be ready to run with it, and he's ready to run with it. Freaking look at him.
Holy shit. He looks insane.
Yeah. And the same for, a lot of those overall winners that, like, again, like for people that think that they can just come in and get it, a year in, 2 years in.
Oh, sorry, mate.
If you're an absolute freak and it happens, but like, the reality is that it ain't easy. It takes time. And Brick, by all means, have the goal and try and be as efficient with your time as possible. Don't muck around. But this is generally the way it happens. Take some time. Take some work.
Yeah, that's it.
And then delayed gratification, man. They're all stoked.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. There's not one of those people that are second guessing if they actually deserved it or not.
Yeah, no, they all did. You all did. I mean, I know that everyone is stoked to have you guys as pros. Like, you have to represent the country, and we're all so happy that it's you guys that earned that. So whatever you do with it now, we hope you continue on with your pro cards and stuff. We'll go through men's physique as well, but just it's cool. It's cool. We're happy to have you guys represent. We all think you fucking look amazing. Like, get on that pro stage and you're going to fit right in, all of you. So that's cool. Go Dean, go get it. I started following him on Instagram. I'm like, this guy's fucking amazing, because I've never seen him in real eyes before, and I saw him and I was like, this is sick. And they've got a great little coaching team and stuff, those guys. So yeah, it's just awesome to see. Go the pros. They've got a great bunch of pros. All right, let's move into men's physique. She was fire, and I missed it, but I did watch the whole live stream over and over and over again. So I'll put up a little bit of the live stream up into this video as well, just so we can reference what we're looking at. So physique junior men, 16 to 23, GC won that one. Masters, 35 plus, Nigel took that one out. So all of these winners go to the overalls. That's why I like to make sure we mention all of them, because they all earned that. All right, so Division A for novice men's physique, 3 of them in there. Edgar won that one. Ashish was the only one in Division D for novice. He won that one. And then Division C, Michael West won that one. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, my bad. That was not a unanimous. That was a very next one. Vishal won that one. Michael West came very close second. They both looked, that was a cool one, though. That was a good division. Division D was, Craig Oliveira. And there was also Zach in there that you might have seen from TOC. These are people that are coming back. That's really cool to see them come back, and they look even better. Let's go straight through opens as well, because there's kind of similar ones in there. We don't want to have to double up too much, right? So Division A, Akira, sick. That unanimous, looked fucking amazing, as per all of them did, but Akira just blew it up. Division B, Nader, unanimous again, fucking looked incredible. We'll come back to that and talk about that in a minute, Frank, because we have to talk about Nader. Nirav was Division C. So if you've seen the overalls, you already know who these are, but like, amazing. Again, Nirav looked incredible. Division D was your boy, Casey Cree. We all know he's one of my faves, and he took that one out. He looked amazing. He was actually up with Mo, that guy who was in the Natural Nationals, who won that one. And I hope he put him to work a bit too. I didn't watch it myself, but I hope he did. And Zach Kilby was in there as well. So it was just a really cool little mix, that one. I love Division D. It was good. So obviously they all went to overalls. Good overalls. Holy fuck. End of the day, the crowd's gone. There's probably about 10, 12, 15 people there, families watching, 10:30 p.m. in the evening. And these boys are still pumped. Like, they did such a good job. And the camaraderie, and when the winner was announced, there was all this hugging and like kindness going on. It was Team Abelardo versus Team Worthy of Victory, 2 in each team. It was fucking sick. Like, that's what I love to watch. Nader took it out. Your boy. He went for the classic physique, missed it by 1 point, and now he got men's physique. So he can do whatever he wants now. Men's physique, classic physique, fucking bodybuilding, he can do whatever he wants. But well deserved. Everyone loves Nader. He looks insane. He's beautiful on the stage. He's kind to everyone on the stage. Good sportsman, good athlete. That's what we want. Again, another pro that we're really happy to have. Yeah. Well, you're his coach. Tell us about, how does he feel? Is he stoked? That's so sick. Congrats on another pro, man. It's awesome.
Yeah. No, he's over the moon.
Yeah,
he is over the moon. He's got his own story to tell, which we'll let him tell it. But incredibly proud of him. That was I've always known that I was going to come to this point as a coach where I've already have got clients competing against each other, athletes competing against each other, but for that top spot, my heart has never freaking pumped so hard. I've never been so proud and so freaking heartbroken at the same time. But no, Nader is pumped, and he's such a class act. He's one of the kindest people that you'll ever meet. And man, it could have gone any other way, and he would have still been just so stoked to have been there. And he would have just you see him hug everyone else that wins. He would have been the same there. But man, he bought something that is just freaking hard to beat. Like, everything was on. There's not an empty spot to him. And he's definitely ready to run with it.
Nice.
His passion is classic. And now we have some more weight to work with as well, so we can fill him up a little bit more and put a bit more size on him. But he might do some physique rounds first. But no, he's already scoping stuff out. He's obviously wants to spend a bit of time just getting life back in order, because to come through and present like how these guys present takes a lot of work, and it does take a lot of sacrifice. And yeah, so, and obviously like it's our livelihoods that give us the ability to do this. And so and it happens for most people. They need a bit of time to just get life back in order, and then figure out what their next plans are, especially when it's not easy for us to do shows here.
Yeah,
we generally have to travel. Yeah, so, but no, he's pumped. He's ready. He'll keep going.
It's so cool, man.
Yeah, and I'm confident we'll be able to follow suit with Casey this weekend. But he's another one, like he's ready to run a bit. Once he gets it, he's
that's him, done.
Yeah.
He's off.
Yeah, but no, credit to Marjan's boys as well. Like that was a freaking oof.
It was a good battle. Good battle, man. And two of New Zealand's like best coaches for bodybuilding battling it. It was just sick to watch. It was so good. And your boys are amazing, Frank. Like that's what we need more of as role models, because we all know that Nadar went for his pro card in the classic physique. He missed it. He lost to Ben. And the way he went about that, if you watch the video, I put it up earlier, he's like, fuck yeah, man, I'm fucking sick. Celebrating for Ben more than Ben was. Ben was like almost and Nadar's like, oh my God, like he did one, and so you already know he's a fucking genuine dude. And then when he wins at the end, it's just like, it's the best way to end the day, man. Like you're just like, this guy deserves it more than any, like he's just such a top guy. He's a good athlete, and that's what we want as a pro and a role model. He's just a beautiful dude, and he looks amazing. He's got the face, he's got the body, he's got everything. So that's what we want for a pro. And Casey, hats off to Casey, man, because he's done shows all year. He looks insane. He's going to compete with me this weekend, so you can finally do a show with Casey. But hopefully it'll be my last show with Casey, because he'll be a pro after that. As I keep telling him, I'm like, you're getting your pro card, it's happening. Like, so we'll see who turns up on Saturday. But I back Casey because he's my boy, and I think he's got a good chance of it. And I want to see him win. I want to see that moment, and it'll be cool with that if I'm there as well, doing it with him. So we'll see how that go, eh? What else have we got on? We've got Mo's this weekend. Do you reckon it's going to be a big show? What are your thoughts on the show that we've got coming up? Last one for the year.
Yeah, from what I hear, the guys are there.
Yeah, the guys are there. Yeah,
but that is the show. It is the Men's Physique Classic again. So, and you've got some guys that like I was saying before, the bodybuilding's freaking hard.
Yeah,
and you put everything into it, and sometimes it's just shit goes out of your control, and you end up there freaking in pain just trying to do the best of what you've got. And so there's guys coming back for this weekend that they want to redeem themselves from last week, and they know that they can cap things off a little bit better. So that's going to be exciting. And you may even have some people switch classes. So yeah, you've got people that pushed hard for their bodybuilding and have now, dropped a little bit extra weight to actually meet the weight requirements for classic. And so, it's interesting to see how it all unfolds. It'll be and then obviously, Olympia qualifier for 2 classes. Like,
it's huge.
It's freaking massive. Yeah.
Like no one even comprehends it. I get so excited, and I'm like, am I the only one? But nah, you're with me, Frank. You know that. So it's going to be a good show, and it's my last show of the year as well. So I'll get up there and see what I think. I've made some changes in 3 weeks. You guys can just be the decision. You guys can decide that if you want. Hopefully I have. And there'll be only a few girls up there, but come and watch the show if you can. It's going to be so cool to watch 2 more pro cards and 2 Olympia invites going out. Like that's just hectic. Like that's amazing. So come and watch it. It's in Albany. It's in a really nice school. It's in the Kristen College. Come and watch it. It's only, I think it's $50 a ticket. Come and make a day of it. Come and support your athletes. Come and support the pros. Ash Mullen's getting up there.
Yeah.
Meeting in a pro show.
Yeah.
And also, there's another person in there that you guys, I don't know if I'm allowed to announce him, but one of our New Zealand pros is coming back for the show, and you guys haven't seen him since he became a pro. So Actually, there's 2 that I know of that haven't come back since they've become a pro. So come and watch. It's going to be fucking sick. Buy your tickets, link in the description. I'll be dancing around on stage for about probably half an hour. Probably have the whole girls division because there's no one else in there. There's a couple of Worthy of Victory girls that I know of, but there's not many girls in this show. So hopefully we get a few runs of our routine just to like have practice, qualify for next year, and that's us. But a couple of little things I wanted to talk about just quickly, if I can, and Frank and I both agree on this. We talked about it earlier, but check the scorecards, guys, to find your placing before you announce it, because a whole bunch of people announce their placings and they got it wrong, and I think they realized it afterwards. But always check your scorecard before, because you might have placed different, you might have placed higher, you might have placed lower, you might have placed a different, they might not have been unanimous. Just check the scorecard. All you have to do is go to NZIFBB.co.nz, click results. That's all you got to do, and then you can see every show, and the scorecard's up within 24 hours, because that's how we do it in IFBB. We like to be very transparent, very quick, get that shit done. Here's your placing, and you guys can see straight up. It's all transparent. It's cool, Frank? So yeah, check out those scorecards, because you want to know where you landed before you tell everyone where you landed, just in case.
Yeah, you don't have to wipe some egg off your face.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, but I mean, like, someone else might have had that placing and you've just claimed it. Not a big deal, but it's just something to think about. And if it's there, why not look? You know, you might not know. You know, now you know.
Yeah. Some people do get caught up in the details, and so you know, it might not mean much to someone, but it might mean something to somebody else. And like, you know, there's man, you know, it's people that have just been in prep. These people will be emotional. There is sensitivity in this as well, and there are also people that just like the facts. Yeah. And so just be respectful of that, and be proud of, like, you know, you've done something cool, you've achieved. Rick, you don't.
Yeah, that's it.
Let that be enough clout. Like,
yeah. You did the job, man. You did the job. Yeah. And just on that note, just because they do the placings on their call outs, like you might be in the middle and the left, and you're like, oh, that's usually first place. That doesn't mean you're first place, kind of thing. You know, you might be on the right of them and you're like, I got second. And you didn't get second. They usually fuck with you a little bit. So check your placings, just to be sure. Just to be sure. Yeah. Plus, it's nice to know what judge gave you what too, right? You're like, oh, that judge gave me that, you know, and you get your feedback, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I had a conversation with the judges after, just because this got brought up. And yeah, like, when they're moving people around on stage, they generally will have their placing, and they'll move them around just to bring people into the light and stuff, and they might just move someone to the other side. That doesn't mean that they're in that placing. They could be, they're holding the position that they've been given, while someone else just steps into the light, and it was easier to walk them to the right than to left. So, like, how you see it finish on there or how you see it move around doesn't actually mean shit. Yeah, the judges know who they're put in, and but like, yeah, they want to give everybody opportunity to be looked at right, and so they'll shift people around just how they feel like it's going to be the most efficient at the time. But
exactly, 100%. So don't always think about the placings on the stage. Think about the placings on the scorecard. Just because they can. It's not like they're fucking with you, but they might move the winner to the outside. They do it on the Olympia stage. Like, it happens all the time. Like, it's never like how it looks, but you can get a good idea of where you might be. You can tell you might be top 3, top 5, but don't guarantee your placing until you check that scorecard. Just something to think about, that's all. A lot of newbies out there too. So first timers might not be, oh shit, there's a scorecard. Yeah, there's a scorecard. It's so much fun to be able to see where you landed, you know. And just one more thing, just make sure that all of you guys that are competing, either in Mo's or next year, make sure you listen backstage. There was a whole bunch of people that didn't get on stage because their number got called and they weren't there. And so then they had to fuck around with, like, oh, waiting for the person to come out. The usher was like, I'm sick of screaming at people. Like, so just listen, just be there to be there. Be there to be an athlete. Don't be there to wait for your donuts and eat cake and chat to your friends and go outside. Like, I know you want to do all the things, but when you know you're about to be on, get yourself ready, because we don't want to miss you. We want to see you. The judges want to see you. Don't miss your place, because it'll take it out. That the judges will remember that 38, she didn't fucking come out, you know. They'll remember. So just something to think about. Hey, Frank, it's quite an important one. You've done a few shows, you know the drill.
Yeah, it is real important. You've got to be present. You've got to be paying attention backstage and on stage. We have a lot of leniency here, man. Like, if you miss it on a bigger stage, you're done.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. If you're late to walk on, you're not on.
Yeah, that's it. They don't wait. Pro shows, nothing.
Yeah. Pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention. And on stage, like just there was a few people that like they were like turn to the back, and then someone would just be standing there facing like just. I know it's so hard because I've done it myself and it's terrifying, but just don't think about anything about the judge. The judges are the only thing that need to be in the room with you, like, truly, because they're scoring you, they're telling you what to do. So just pay really close attention. Try to get away from the deer headlights that you're in, and just try to, like, you know, focus on what you're listening to. But it's easier said than done, I know. Just something to mention. And that's pretty much it. 7 new pros, Frank. We're stoked, hey?
Yeah. 7 new epic pros.
Yeah. I'm stoked, man. I can't believe it's over. I'm kind of gutted. I'm like, but I'm also excited because the Olympia's around the corner. Which is in like 2.5 weeks. And then your beautiful wife, Kate, and all of her squad off to fucking Hawaii for Sean Ray's in 4.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Holy shit. So we'll be wrapping up. Well, I don't know if we'll wrap up Olympia. I mean, we could. But I don't know what we can say about Olympia. Who knows? We might be able to do a little cheeky one. We'll see. But we'll definitely do Sean Ray's, and we'll likely wrap up Mo's as well, right? Do you think we'll do that?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we've got 2 more wrap-ups to come. Frank and I would also like to do an episode on a couple of other things like hot topics and stuff that we've just talked about over the time. Like, if you have to do what Frank did and cancel a show, let's normalize that shit because it fucking happens. Like, there's always more shows, there's always more chance. Like, let's talk about that process. Questions you guys had from the season. We'll just do another podcast like that, eh, Frank, with just random bits and pieces that we just want to talk about.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, I'll see you all at Mo's. Go buy a ticket, man. Don't pike out now. You guys can turn up with donuts and watch all the pros on the stage. Torment them.
This will come out on Thursday, right?
This will come out on Thursday, yeah. So
if
come on.
You're on the fence and you can still potentially make it to the show, even enter.
Yeah, register.
Just register, do it.
Come and do it, man. It'll be a fun show. Or come and support me. I'll be there, and Frank will be watching. Kate might be handing out medals, so come along, say hi, support the team, support the podcast. And we'll see you guys next week for the Mo's wrap up. Woo! All right, I'll see you then, Frank. Have a good one.
Getcha.
Bye.